afterwards we will invite you to join us then in the Dublin room for a glass of water or wine. You do have wine. And you're very welcome indeed. So our special guest tonight, of course, is Molloy and her granddaughter Elizabeth, and they have a very special tribute now to a very special person. So please welcome them. Thank you very much.
Along the Enchanted Way, the four walls of our lovely theatre. It was the fabulous 50s, and I, in the glow of my youth and innocence, was setting sail for Ireland, the emerald gem of the Western world, Ireland of the welcomes, 100,000 welcomes, K-Bill of fortune. My mother's rang in my mind. Now study hard. Write your book on John Millington Synge. Make it good. Dig it out. Make your poor dead papa proud. Get the doctor he never got. And whatever you do, don't fall for the blarney. Aboard the stately ocean liner, the boring Britannic, I heard the blarney from ancient characters in tweeds and caps going back to the old country to die, sitting lethargically on deck chairs with rugs round their knees. Up on deck, a storm whistled by, a lone figure raging out a Gaelic ballad against the squall. Wild hair, thick glasses, a bitter intellectual chip on his shoulder, he lurched toward me singing, Marginal, as a collector of ballads and characters. I was entranced, starting to write out the notes, C-G-E-H. I dared to ask him, what do the Gaelic words mean, sir? What would you want to know, for? Oh, let me surmise. I'm no bigger cutting. You're one of them dodge scholars, going for your Ph.D., studying James Joyce from Echo Street to the Marshall Tower. Not Joyce. Sing. Merely another copy machine that leads on our golden age writers. You'll be writing a book on his views. A class of a parasite to an immoral. Me best advice, me darling would-be Ph.D. is to go back home and leave our island to our own writers and hack writers. Requiem in pace, go home, he shouted. I was aghast. I can't go home. I'm going to direct Synge's 6 plays at Trinity College. I hope to meet people in the Abbey Theatre that knew John Millington Synge. I will produce my own Synge Drama Festival in the spring. I can't go home. You can't go home again. The joys in store, the literati of Dublin mooching off you, all hanging in Davy Burns, the Palace, McDade's. Black pack of bloody hypocrites, don't even know they aren't dead. Souls all up for sale, to quote the illustrious author, uncrowned poet laureate of our Isle of Saints and Sinners. And I do have the ghastly job of lecturing on the brothers' poetry at your Yankee in universities, one Patrick Kavanaugh. I did not take the advice of Patrick Kavanaugh's brother. I did not go home. They had suddenly alighted to a high-sky country set somewhere back in the 19th century, where countrymen naturally spoke poetically, where they still possessed an imagination that is fiery and magnificent and tender. Dublin was a musical town, too. A harpist played on her golden concert hall outside in Wicklow Street. Children would sing along to her playing, "Who should I see but a Spanish lady washing her hair in the pale moonlight?" And then break out a skipping song. "Frosty weather, snowy weather, when the wind blows, we all go together." A teenage messenger delivering a ton of meat on his bike would sing for all Dublin to hear. "In your street where I did dwell, lived a butcher boy, I knew him well. He courted me my life away, until at last he would not stay." I arrived at Trinity College in the drenching rain. Professor Ho White was most unwelcome. "I'm frightfully afraid you caught me in rather a bad mood. This wretched rain spells misery for the old guitar. There's a cup of tea in the pot, afraid it's and cold. But do have a gold grain biscuit. Now, to satisfy my remembrance more clearly, you've come to study James Joyce. Each autumn brings a new crop of Yankee Joyce scholars, as predictable as leaves falling. I am not a Yankee Joyce scholar. I'm here to finish my doctorate on sin. Here's my production book for Deirdre of the Sorrows. Flipping through my master's thesis, he disapproved. Dear. Photographs of actors, stage design, costumes. This may have been acceptable in your milieu in the States, but here at Trinity, we have no drama department. We give no credit for play acting. Our literary curriculum has been the tradition since 1592, Shakespeare's era. The only recourse left for you is to become an extern student, immerse yourself in the literature of the Celtic twilight, and of course you realize you'll get no degree from Trinity, not at all, but from your university, which I gather is Penn State. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been rather off-putting for you. There's a chance of you getting into our Trinity class, though I'm afraid they're rather clannish, and caught up in producing their annual play, 12th Night. I shall recommend you to them, and I'd be willing to attend a play of yours. Yes, why not? A Yank presenting Sig's peasant drama. When we began rehearsals for Riders to the Sea on the player's stage, Bruce, the arrogant stage manager, said, "You've no permission to rehearse your ghastly cast on my stage. We are producing Shakespeare." "So you think Shakespeare is superior to Sing?" "Your problem, Bruce," I said, "is you've got no feeling for Gaelic literary culture." "I'll have you know I've got more culture in my little finger than your entire bloody cast." Our entire bloody cast was relegated to rehearsing in the tiny front of house tea room. Moria spoke her tragic lines with an affected Trinity lisp. "What way will I live and the girls with me and I and our woman looking for the grave?" "Oh, blast, I can't go on. I can't remember the next bit. I've forgotten the silly words." "Bit? Silly words? They're phrases of true poetic speech, not words, not bits.